Ready, set, bake. Ever wonder how the pros bake moist, level cakes with no crowns, cracks or crusty edges? Now you can do it too with Wilton Bake-Even Cake Strips. Tools for your creativity. The Wilton baking strips are a total game changer. They insulate the sides of your cake pan so that your batter cooks evenly. Level up. After fitting to your pan, soak the Wilton cake strips in cold water, remove excess, wrap around pan and cinch to tighten. You'll never have to level cakes again. Easy to use. The cake strips for even baking have loops to secure them to your cake pan. Includes 235 by 1.5 inches, 88.9 x 3.8 centimeters, purple polyester cake strips. The Wilton baking cake strips are oven-safe up to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Ever wonder how the pros bake moist, level cakes with no crowns, cracks or crusty edges? They use bake-even strips. These fabric bands insulate the sides of your cake pan so that your batter cooks evenly. After fitting to your pan, soak strips in cold water, remove excess, wrap around pan and cinch to tighten. You'll never have to level a cake again. Top reviews from the United States. Flat top cakes. Easy to use and produce the flattest topped cakes I've ever baked. I'd been meaning to buy some cake strips for a while and finally pulled the trigger. So glad I did. These came with 2 in the pack, well-made, adjustable straps that have 2 little fabric belt hoops to pull the flap through and keep it snug in place. I followed the instructions to adjust the strips to the correct size on the pans first, then soaked them in a bowl of cold water while one mixed up the cake batter, poured the batter in the pans, slid these strips onto the outside of the pans, and popped them into the oven directly on the rack. They came out 25 minutes later looking perfect and with lovely flat tops, plus the sides separated from the edges of the pan, which should make the cake super easy to remove from the pans. Definitely recommend these. If you ever bake 2-layer round cakes, it's worth it. Wish I'd had them before, but I'll certainly use them from now on. Side note. I like that they are purple with a cute design. I'd heard people suggest that you could do this same thing with an old kitchen towel cut into strips, but this was less effort and infinitely cuter.